Hey guys, it's me, MimicJack24 here, and judging by the title of today's video, you guys would probably know that I'm 17. Teen today, first of all, today's also a golden birthday for me because, I'm 17 and I was born on the 17th. Yeah, I would probably get a silver birthday if I get to make it to 117. But that would be a bit more odd if you think about it, but it makes sense. Yeah, other besides that, today's video is pretty much going to be me, what do you call it? Kind of celebrating a bit in the fact that I'm 17. I kind of don't want to because, I really actually do not enjoy what you call it. My age since, when it keeps going up, it just keeps reminding me of my own mortality. It's going to catch up with me sooner or later. But anyways, other besides that, pretty much as I want to say that throughout most of my teen life, I've been doing my YouTube channel, which, to be honest, amazes me to the point where that so I've at least have created a small community of people that actually do enjoy my videos, that subscribe, and not to mention do in a sense care for the channel, the community. Well, community for some portions, but also it always seems to be nice. Not to mention my second channel, The Cake Night, which I still need to figure out when I'm going to be trying to figure out videos for it. As originally it was supposed to be a roleplay, roleplay channel. But the issue with that happened to be I wasn't able to figure out how to make sure that would work. So instead, I decided to basically place out different series with different friends, mainly my adventures with Lily, which are quite honestly fun for me to make, and obviously a bit fun for me to watch. And also, yeah, pretty much though, as all throughout, pretty much my years being in the tens digit, as pretty soon in like 3 years I'm going to be in the 20s, but um, I do want to say that throughout most of my tens obviously was like around at the end of my 10th year when I finally turned 11, due to the fact that I started this in late September 2000, no, actually early September 2016, and so right around my third or fourth video published would have been when I would have turned 11, meaning that currently I've been doing my channel for just about 6 years. Years, well, I would say a little bit more than that, since, 6 years plus like a month or so. So I would say a little bit more than that, but overall, I do love the fact that I created a bit of my own community. Gotta show off stuff. As I kind of did, and as I do enjoy using my videos as a time like for a mental vlog. As I remember, like throughout like the past of where like for the past year or so, that pretty much no, it was actually where is it? Uh, uh, yeah, like pretty much like around a year or so ago, I I pretty much had tried mainly more or less using my YouTube channel just more as what do you call it? More of a place to give myself like a bit of a mental vlog on what's going on in my head when I do look back at it. But pretty much, other besides that I do enjoy the fact that I created a supportive community, and people that do honestly enjoy my content as a YouTuber. It honestly warms me to know that, well, I do have people on my channel that do care for me. Of course, there's always those family members and friends that are always going to support me on my channel no matter what. But pretty much what I do have to say though, other besides them, I do want to say this to all of you. Thank you for all of you, like for helping me out, like for the past six years on YouTube. As without I wouldn't have like no other hobbies to do. As most people probably don't realize that. Well, many tend to not have a lot of hobbies. Those that know me close do know I have one other hobby, but let's just say I'm trying to get rid of that but yeah, so far, it's nothing the audience would have to worry about, as it's more of a personal matter. That's not too serious on its own, but eh, it's really not anything else. I'll just say this: it includes 18 plus content and actions that follow that. I'll just say that, leave it as that, and you guys can go to your own conclusions. But pretty much, I do want to say that what was I talking about? Other besides that and my hobby being on YouTube. Pretty much, I would say that I would have like no what do you call it? God, I wouldn't have had time to have really gone into to to just to just basically be bored out of my mind. Wouldn't have been bored out of my mind for the most part. Even though it seems like through a good portion of my videos I am bored, but I'm not going to hide it from you guys if I'm bored or not. As to me, what's always important is keeping you guys entertained, as that's typically what I'm going to do regardless as you guys, although may not think it's are important to me, as it does show me a lot of support that people do watch one of my videos, which, to be honest, always cheers me up, as nothing warms me up knowing that, well, my content's making people happy, or it's driving them to watch something, and pretty much it always just feels pretty happy and proud for me, which I do feel quite well. Well, but at the same time, though, I think that you guys should be expecting more reactions, and possibly a couple of new series of reacting to Salmonella. Now, of course, that would be mini rated and just a couple of other reaction videos. But other besides that, I would have to say that for the most part, I'm honestly doing like the best that I have done throughout YouTube. YouTube have been doing better mentally than I did 6 years ago. And to be honest, it feels like I've created a family chain on YouTube. By family chain, I literally mean me and my relations to the audience, as my audience, although common, are supportive and stuff. stuff, I do support them straight back. Straight back, and if you don't believe me, literally check out any of the videos where there are comments, and I always make sure to reply to them. And yeah, pretty much, most of the stuff I've learned throughout YouTube was that, mainly that as long as you work hard, in the videos, try your best, and just honestly come up with original ideas, even if it's just talking into the camera for a while. It still at least allows you to get like an interest of some kind out of it. See if you want to pursue it or not. For me, I'm only really pursuing this because I need to figure out whether or not if I'll be able to do anything that would roughly equate to being able to withstand being filmed / recorded. Even though it's just my voice and screen recorded, it's just going to make it a bit easier for me whenever I am in front of the camera recording, because I do have a habit, because I do like the art of filmmaking, and I do indeed tend to pursue it along with voice acting in college. So maybe videos wouldn't be nearly as prominent than any other time throughout my channel's history. But I would say that I would still make videos regardless if I'm too busy or not. I'll still make videos, although it might be on different days. But I'll still do so as I don't tend to leave my channel anytime soon. As to me, the KCAT Nation means like a good 80% of my social contact. Not to mention, pretty much the real only thing that I feel that keeps me motivated to do stuff more often, as it's like reacting to stuff, trying out new suggestions, and always trying to balance between the support, and honestly, it's just all warming to me, which is not saying that really a lot of people can say that they can get as a compliment from me, but pretty much what I can say is that pretty much I am thankful that my 6 years on YouTube have been fine, but pretty much I do have to say I enjoyed a good portion of it, even though in my most darkest portion, the most point where I felt like I was going to quit, is early on I felt like that I wasn't doing much and wanted to quit, which I did consider briefly, but then I decided against it because then it would be disappointing to few other people that subscribe to me other besides family and friends, and it's not like I went out telling my whole schools about it. In fact, I was very against it. I mean, most of y'all, all, like I would say, like good portion, barely even know me in real life, which, to be fair, I'm kind of thankful for as well. It just shows me the support of people that I don't know online. Still, at least people are still supportive, and honestly, I feel glad. So once again, thank you to all members of the KK Nation. I've been Mini Big Jack 24, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for a video. Anyways, goodbye.